Leo, can we talk for a while? I watched a long video today and it completely changed how I see my 20s. My head feels full, like I'm carrying a huge backpack of thoughts.
Of course. Sit down. Tell me what the video said. You look serious.
I am. The video talked about what truly matters in your 20s. Not what people on the internet say, not what society tells you, but what actually shapes your future. And it made me reflect so much.
That sounds interesting. So, what was the main idea?
Well, one of the biggest things it said was, your 20s are not about being perfect. They're about learning how to live. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to keep moving.
I like that. Many people think they must have a good job, a relationship, a clear direction, and a plan for the next 10 years. But life doesn't work like that.
Exactly. The video said your 20s are like a practice stage. You make mistakes, try things, fail, and grow. And that growth becomes the foundation for your 30s and 40s.
So, what else did the video talk about?
It had several big ideas. Let me share them one by one. First, it said, your habits matter more than your achievements. It doesn't matter if you don't have big results yet. What matters is if you're building the kind of habits that will bring results later.
That is so true. A daily reading habit, a fitness routine, learning a skill, those small things build your identity.
Yes, and the video used a metaphor. Your 20s are like planting seeds. You don't see the tree yet, but one day it will give you shade.
Beautiful metaphor. So, what habits does it say matter the most?
Things like discipline, curiosity, consistency, saving money, learning how to communicate, and taking care of your health. Small habits that shape your character.
Makes sense. So many people chase quick success but ignore the basics.
Right. Then the video talked about the second point. Your choices in your 20s shape your entire life.
Your circle?
Yes. The video said your circle influences your mindset, your standards, your goals, and even your happiness. If your circle always complains, you will complain too. If your circle grows, you will grow too.
Completely agree. Your environment becomes your mirror.
And the video asked this question: who will still matter to you 10 years from now?
That made me think deeply. So, did you think of someone?
A few people, and honestly, I also realize some people won't be there. Not because they're bad, but because we're going in different directions.
Yes, growing up means letting some relationships fade.
Then the video talked about something that hit me really hard. Your 20s are not the time to be comfortable. They're the time to explore
Explore what?
your skills, your interests, your dreams, your fears, your strengths, and even different environments. The video said, comfort in your 20s becomes regret in your 30s. Not in a extreme way, but in a meaningful way.
So, it's about trying things, right? New jobs, new hobbies, new lifestyles.
Exactly. Even if you fail, you learn. Even if something doesn't work, you gain experience.
Makes sense. When you're older, you have more responsibilities. Your 20s are the most flexible time.
That's what the video said. Another point was, learn how to be alone.
Alone. Why?
Because independence builds confidence. When you're alone, you learn who you are without noise, without influence. You learn to trust yourself. You become emotionally stronger.
That's true. Many people jump into relationships because they're scared of being alone.
Yes, and the video said something powerful. If you don't know how to be alone, you will choose the wrong people because of loneliness.
Wow, that's deep.
I know. After that, the video talked about money, but not like you must get rich. Instead, it said, learn financial responsibility early. Save a bit, don't spend everything, don't compare your money to others, and don't chase status.
I agree. Many young people buy things to look successful, not to build success.
Yes, the video said social media makes us want to look rich instead of becoming stable. But real freedom comes from not being stressed about money.
Very true.
And then it mentioned something very important, something people usually avoid talking about. Take care of your mental health in your 20s because unresolved issues will follow you for a long time.
That's real. Stress, insecurity, childhood wounds, they don't disappear.
Right. And the video said your future relationships depend on your emotional health today.
So true.
Next, the video talked about building real skills, not just getting a degree or certificate, actual skills. Things like communication, problem solving, writing, speaking, leadership, digital literacy.
Skills that make you valuable.
Exactly. The video said in your 20s, focus on becoming the kind of person who can create opportunities, not wait for them.
Powerful.
Another part that surprised me was about failure. The video said your 20s are the best time to fail because you can recover, you can learn, you can start again.
Yes. When you're older, the cost of failure is higher.
Exactly. The video said fail loudly, fail proudly, fail forward.
I like that. Failure becomes growth.
Yes. Then it talked about the danger of comparison, how comparing your life to others destroys your focus.
Especially with social media.
Right. The video reminded us you only see people's highlights, not their struggles.
That's true. Many people post success, but hide the hard days.
Exactly. And then the video asked a question that made me stop for a moment. What kind of person do you want to be at 30?
That's a big question.
Yes, not what job you want, not how much money, but what kind of person.
Character over career.
Exactly. Then the video talked about opportunities. How in your 20s, opportunities don't appear magically. You create them.
By meeting people, trying things, building skills.
Yes. And by saying yes to new experiences, even if you're scared.
Fear is normal, but staying the same is dangerous.
Exactly. And something else. The video said to forgive yourself for past mistakes because you can't grow if you keep punishing yourself.
Self-forgiveness is hard, but important.
Very. The video said you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to become who you want to be.
That's comforting.
Yes. And then the video talked about health. Many young people ignore exercise, sleep, diet, but your body remembers everything.
True. Health is an investment.
Exactly. And then another point. Your 20s are not about finding one passion. They're about collecting experiences that help you discover passion later.
So true. Passion grows from action, not thinking.
Exactly. And the video ended with one final message. Your 20s are not a race, they're a journey. Move with intention, not pressure.
That's beautiful. So, after watching all that, how do you feel?
Honestly, lighter. I feel less scared, more hopeful. Like, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep growing.
That's the truth. You're doing fine. You're learning, trying, improving. That's what matters.
Thank you. I think I really needed this conversation.
Anytime. Let's grow together.